Presentation of the... Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Friday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for their matchup with the Pelicans, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, the two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the floor. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot. Manning the middle. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Jackson Davis' screen. Down low. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. No good there.
Uh-oh. Changed his mind on the way up and tricked himself.
And the shot goes in.
The only time Curry gets a little breathing room is on the break. And he's loving that one.
And here's Thompson for three. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Outside Curry, lets the three fly. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And if you're looking for identifiable team mascots, Clark, some say the Mavericks champ, the horse, is near the top of the list.
Yeah, he does get after it. Also, the Mavs man. Dallas is rolling out a couple of iconic figures to keep that crowd on fire.
Now here's Curry. 17 points in his last outing. Over Irving, and the basket by Curry.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Fires the three. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 7 points. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Doncic passes to Washington. Back to Doncic. Blocked! Now here's Wiggins. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with them about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Hield, screen on Irving. Got a piece of it. And here's Washington. Pass to Thompson. Back to Washington. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. They get it back. Pass to Green. Now here's Curry. Back to Green. Here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the Warriors miss again. Dallas leading by 3. Fires from the wing. Doncic outside. Outside for Irving. To the middle. 46 seconds left in the first quarter here. And here's Curry for 3. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Gafford in the post. Jackson Davis on him. And he gets the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. The kick out to Wiggins. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Curry takes a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Wiggins against Doncic. And here's Washington. And Washington powers it through. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game. So, and this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. Now here's Curry. Irving with it. Now guarded by Curry.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
The Warriors trailing. You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league. You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. And he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Doncic passes to Gafford. He gets it in there. Gafford's got 9. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Hield. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford passes to Irving. Green with the ball. Checked by Washington. Back to Hield. Green with a screen on Doncic. Hield for three. That shot is off. Dallas leading by 4. To the paint. And the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Curry after the basket by Dallas. And he drives in. Just 4 to shoot. Outside, Green. There's the triple. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
The 3 from Curry. Offensive board. Outside Hield. To the inside. The kick out to Wiggins. And here's Curry for 3. That won't go either for Curry.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get it going here.
Irving finds Thompson. Doncic left side. Takes the 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. Mavericks on D. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Jackson Davis a screen. Right side Curry.
Their offense isn't helping them tonight. Too many missed opportunities.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And here's Doncic outside. In the paint, Luka!
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
With some arc, and it's Curry laying it in. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Dallas on top, up by 5. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Well, I think for the Warriors, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone. And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Mavericks.
We often talk about efficiency on offense.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Grimes, the pass to Marshall. Here's Lively. The Warriors pull it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Dallas foul. Najee Marshall. First personal foul. First team foul.
Looney against Lively. Outside Kuminga. Five on the clock. Back to Looney. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Dallas leading by 6. Here's Grimes. Out left to the wing. Lively passes to Exum. Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Warriors trail by 6. Melton passes to Looney. Looney, the screen. Kuminga with it, and Lively picks him up defensively.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Pass to Lively. And he banks in the layup. Lively's got his first 2 points.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Back to Pajemski. There's a screen by Kuminga to the paint. It's tipped. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
Boy, dangerous on the fast break. Spencer Dinwiddie so fast and gets up and down quickly.
Here's Looney. Nails it from 3. Looney's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The 3 is up. Kuminga pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pass to Marshall. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Outside Pajemski. To the middle. Looney with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Melton passes to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
The ability to play the one makes Melton valuable. He finds teammates when they're in good position.
Here's Exum. And that time also a missed shot.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
And that one's good. Melton. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to Grimes. And there's the screen. Here's Exum. Tries again. It's tipped. Left side, Pajemski. Out to the wing. Looney with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
15 seconds left in the third quarter here. Down low. Outside Payton. Pass to Looney. 4 on the clock. The offensive rebound. And here's Kuminga for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so in the game for the Warriors, Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Thompson in the post. Guarded by Hield. Wiggins against Doncic. Driving inside. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Pass to Curry. And the foul is called. He missed it. So handed a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
2 minutes are allowed.
It was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
And Allie, thanks. And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Gafford with a screen on Curry. Here's Thompson. Tipped.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Green, the pass to Curry. 4-3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 29 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Hield for 3. They get it back. Pass to Jackson Davis. Green against Doncic. Curry, a screen on Doncic. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
Great play from Draymond, using some ingenuity to work around the defense.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Thompson with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
That's good from Doncic.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
Doncic on the wing, pounded by Wiggins. Thompson against Curry. Curry with the block. It's Wiggins on the wing. Green with a screen on Doncic. Outside Curry from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Dallas.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and maybe a step out of his range.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Washington a screen. Irving finds Doncic. And that one drops. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment, head on and delivering.
The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Lets it fly. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Luka. Inside. Jackson Davis with it. Gafford picks him up. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Here's Doncic. Cash. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Curry against Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Curry passes to Wiggins. Stolen by Thompson. Now Washington. Oh, he got it! He got it!
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And so it's the Mavericks who come out on top here. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the...
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA.
This season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And we're pretty deep into his career, but James Harden's still showing that burst.
Irving against Powell. Rebound by the Clippers.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Up top, Leonard. Harden outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Harden.
You set him up, more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
And here is Powell, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Here's Leonard, and the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got 5.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
On the wing, Doncic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Harden. We saw him with 29 points last game. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Powell, no good. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. On the wing, Doncic. Washington sets the pick for Doncic. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Leonard. To the inside. Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
Well, this is the next step in evolution for Kawhi, showing great signs of improved playmaking.
Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless, that's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
Now Harden, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Thompson misses. Los Angeles leading by 8. Jones kicks to Harden. 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Outside Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Leonard's got 9.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup.
He's such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
It's Harden with the drive. Count it. 8 points for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Irving for 3. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going in. To the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward. Staying healthy and rested has been, Brent, a challenge for this Clippers team.
Well, of course, Kevin, this affects every team throughout the course of the long season. But, yeah, the Clippers have had a really tough time keeping their stars healthy. Their fans have been patient. Their ownership has been patient. But patience runs out. At some point, you want this team to have that full health and that full run to maybe get after one of those titles.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but he's also led the league in assists. So, it's pretty much true.
Thank you, David. And don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
Washington against Leonard. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Doncic looking it over. Stolen by Jones. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. And Harden wide open, he shoots. That ball, nice feed that time from Leonard. Harden's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Mavericks making a change here. Fouls checked in. Frank, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up. And also demand that they deliver.
Clippers leading by 9. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
One of these monster nights from James Harden.
The Mavericks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Powell, the pass to Leonard. for three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Inside. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Powell. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Misses the three.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Dallas moving the ball around. And the foul on Harden.
James Harden.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Doncic with a screen for Irving. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Irving. They get a hand on it. Here's Thompson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Last game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against the Bucks. Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Jones. Harden against Doncic. Harden outside. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Clippers foul. Norman Powell.
And brand new contract for Klay Thompson as of this summer. Isn't it nice to have that settled? My goodness.
Well, it's fantastic for Klay to get that weight off of his shoulders. I think there were times last year where visibly we could see that playing on him. Now that stuff is all settled. Klay will settle back in, and hopefully we'll see some remarkable performances from him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Harden. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Irving for 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Irving's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
24.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Taking a look at the Clippers, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. And then you...
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Dallas Mavericks.
To me,
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Exum is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. Here's Lively. And with the rebound, Los Angeles leading by 10. Porter passes to Bamba. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Batum screen on Dinwiddie. Porter looking it over. Down low. Here's Batum. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Batum's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Clippers. Now, here's Marshall. He's covered closely. Dinwiddie up top. Guarded by Porter. 3, Marshall. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Porter with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Right side, Batum. And it's blocked. Here's Washington. And that one, good.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Batum finds Porter. Bamba setting the pick for Porter. Back to Bamba. Fires at the elbow. With the clock winding down, and the jump by Bamba.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. The unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Porter. Dinwiddie covering. Bamba sets a screen. Porter kicks to Batum. Clock at 6. Here's Mann. Back to Batum. Stolen by Exum.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
And finished off by Exum.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Mercy. Watch out. Kevin Porter Jr. coming through with a nasty deuce.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Driving inside and finished off by Exum.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, we settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift-wrapping points.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Exum. Porter inside. Dinwiddie covering. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Porter passes to Coffey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Coffey's got his first points of the night.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's Washington. Pass to Lively. 3, Marshall. Here's Exum. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 8 points for Dante Exum.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Third team.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Leonard sets a screen for Powell. Right side, Leonard. With 1 on the clock and a little luck that time, but it drops. Leonard's got 13.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct.
he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Clippers lead by 14. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Jones in at the three. Doncic with a screen for Irving. Out to Doncic. They shoot again. Back to Irving. Fires from deep. Makes that one his sixth of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He could really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Doncic against Harden. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Yeah, it's not a handful. It's a bundle of these kind of performances from James Harden. What a night.
Nobody near Irving. Another three for Dallas.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Leonard with a screen on Doncic. Harden can't hit.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the in one, and this time they're not backing off.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Harden surveying the D. Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Back to Leonard. 5 on the clock. It's Powell on the wing. Here's Jones. Gets the front of the rim and out. Now the Mavericks with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Stolen by Harden. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Assist goes to
Harden's got 3 assists in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Clippers leading by 8. Zubac with the screen for Harden. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. And it's Leonard missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And it's Irving missing. The Clippers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Clippers.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Powell with it. Leonard on the wing. From past the arc. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. And the Mavericks with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Doncic finds Thompson. Outside Irving. So Los Angeles takes the win. They came in here and took care of business. Thanks so much, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
The love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Now here's Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, the pass to Leonard. No good on the 3.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. The teardrop. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Wiggins finds Melton. Stolen by Harden. Jones with the ball. Jackson Davis picks him up. Jones, the pass to Harden. This one for 3. On target from range.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Steve Kerr. What'd you find out, Allie?
Who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie. Green with a screen on Leonard. Drive by Curry. Melton outside. From the wing. Clock at 6. Count that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Harden's shot is good.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. On the attack, Curry. Fires it. Again, the Warriors score.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Now here's Harden. 7 points in the game. Lets it go from deep. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Pass to Jackson Davis.
2 minutes remaining.
Lets the 3 fly. Outside, Green. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They will take that option every time up the floor. Curry from the corner.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Curry, that's good.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Harden against Melton. Outside Harden. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Harden's got 9. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Leonard against Curry. Pass to Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
The Clippers trail. Harden surveying the D. Leonard with a screen on Melton. Harden with it. Green picks him up. Got it. 11 points in the game.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Curry against Leonard. Outside Curry. Drops in the layup for two.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
So here are the five for the Clippers to start the second. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the three, the small forward. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Clippers trail by 5. Jones with a screen on Green. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Melton against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Curry against Powell. Back to Curry. For 3. It's rebounded by Zubats.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Leonard passes to Jones. Zubats with a screen on Wiggins. Now here's Zubats. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Drive by Curry. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Jones, the pass to Leonard. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And here's Curry for 3. That won't go either for Curry. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Powell outside. Pass to Zubats. Now Harden. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Curry. It's stolen by Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Harden. 16 points for him. The Warriors have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Melton. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he can get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
Harden against Melton. Here's Leonard. Throw it down, Kawhi.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Tipped. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And Harden with the slam.
This is the offensive onslaught that is James Harden. Just capable of dominating games all by himself.
Wiggins with a screen on Leonard. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
The Clippers lead by 3. 58 seconds left in the second period. Here's Harden. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And here's Curry for 3. For 3. Stephen Curry.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Outside Harden. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And here's Harden. 20 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Out to Leonard. Fires for 3. Count it! Leonard for 3.
I just love the ball move.
Curry looking it over. Fires from deep. The kick out to Wiggins. Outside Curry. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Clippers. He's been productive scoring the ball. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Hey, sometimes, Ernie, I watch this guy, and I'm just in awe of James Harden. He could do so many things on the floor. And the way he...
All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's... And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We got Brandon Pajemski. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Kevon Looney, and it's Hield in at the 2. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. The shot by Pajemski, no good. The Clippers lead by 7. Outside man. Pass to Coffey, and the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, the Warriors. Porter looks it over. 6 to shoot. Batum outside. Puts up a 3. Man, misses.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
You know, when you look around the league at the young players Kuminga is one of the stars.
It's hard to ignore the work that he's done in his young career. Already a part of a championship team. There is no doubt he's blossoming into a star in this league. We got to keep an eye out for him.
And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Warriors. 7-point differential. Bamba goes back up. Cranked it in off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Kuminga against Batum. Kuminga, the pass to Hield. From outside the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Put the first three misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
And so Porter will bring it up for the LA Clippers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And he converts the layup. Porter's got his first points of the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Hield, a screen on Porter. But Jimsky's shot is good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Clippers lead by 6. Outside Porter. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Coffee on the wing, guarded by Payton. 4 on the clock. And here's Porter outside. That shot off the mark. Golden State is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Looney. That one no good. Some solid defense from Bamba. It's stolen by Looney. Outside Podziemski. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Bamba's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Coffee, guarded by Payton. And the basket by Coffee. Coffee's got his first points of the night.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Back to Podziemski. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got his 5th rebound in this one.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's Coffee. The floater. Pass to Bamba. Batum outside. The Clippers rebound. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Warriors trail by 8. From the arc. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And it's Batum penetrating. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And the basket by Coffee.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Looney, the screen. And here's Kuminga for 3. Deflected!
And sometimes shooters forget how long Batum is. He uses it so well to reject shots.
To the paint. Here's Bamba. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Bamba's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Looney. Can they get it? And again, no good by Golden State. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Batum. Hits the 3-pointer. Batum's got 5 points now this quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your two guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the three. And it's Hield missing.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Three-pointer, Harden. Shot is off. Now 10 for 15. Warriors trail by 18. Hield for three. Sinks it from distance.
A true display of Hield's accuracy, surprising the defense with the deep shot.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Harden against Melton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You have to play Harden tightly. That fake gets more defenders than you think.
Harden hits them both. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Curry passes to Melton. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers. Powell outside. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard with a screen on Melton. Out to Leonard. And stolen by Melton. Here's Wiggins. Jacks up a three. Oh, Wiggins! Bullseye with the three.
I like that. Give Wiggins something in rhythm, and he knocks it down.
Outside Harden. Pass to Zubac. Powell with it. Zubac screen. And it's Powell off the drive. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Stephen Curry.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Hield's checked in. Good on the second one. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Down by 15. Outside Hield. The kick out to Wiggins. Jackson Davis' screen. 5 on the clock. Curry, no good. Los Angeles leading by 15. Leonard right side. And the three-pointer goes.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Curry from deep three-point land. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Harden, the pass to Leonard. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity?
Well, we might as well count those free throw shots. Curry is automatic at the line.
And so Curry nails both of them. 1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter. Up top, Powell. He's covered by Curry. Harden can't hit. Warriors trail by 19. The three doesn't go for him.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for James Harden.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Hield passes to Green. The three. Buries it from 3. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth. Harden against Hield. And Harden with the slam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Out to Hield. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Harden against Hield. Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Oh, a special move before that shot. And the Clippers lead by 15.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
James, I'd love to know.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
Oh, say does.
Welcome to this. Tonight. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The big men on the floor formerly Washington and Gafford. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And for the Warriors, up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with D'Anthony Melton. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Now here's Gafford. On the wing, Irving. Puts up a 3. And Curry pulls it down. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Doncic passes to Washington. From the arc, hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Curry way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Dallas has drawn 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving passes to Thompson. Back to Irving. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Back to Jackson Davis. Melton feeling it out a bit. To the paint, 6 to shoot, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
That's pure strength from Draymond Green. When he gets hit, he still finds a way to score.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And that one's good. Doncic has got 5 now.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
It's Curry outside. Mavericks with the rebound. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Wiggins against Irving. And here's Doncic from the arc. Connects from three-point range. 8 points for him.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a three of his own.
The three for Doncic. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 5. Curry passes to Melton. And here is Curry. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. That one doesn't go.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Out to the right wing. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Excellent touch by Stephen Curry. What a smooth offensive player.
Doncic outside. In the corner, Irving with it. Doncic with a screen on Melton. Irving from long range. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Wiggins finds Green. Right side Curry. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 6 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Irving. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the floor for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here on opening day, and what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
Warriors trail by 6, tipped away. Doncic with the steal. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He misses the free throw. You know, Doris, every so often there are guys that come along that you can build a franchise around, and Luka Doncic seems to be one of them.
There's no question, Kevin, and if I were putting a team around Luka Doncic, I'd want to have multiple vertical threats at the rim and shooters at every other position, because at that point, Luka is unguardable.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Doncic. Fast break, Doncic!
what a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, B.A. Curry, good.
Well, we know Steph Curry has a ton of fun on the court because he can score from virtually anywhere. But that floater is a must-have tool in the toolbox.
Thompson misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Curry looking it over. Jackson Davis finds Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Gafford.
Do not go up soft against Daniel Gafford. He will send it right back at you.
Kept alive. Doncic passes to Irving. Doncic drops the hammer.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out Doris a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Out to Doncic. From outside the arc, Doncic sticking it from way outside.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Curry wide open, nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Doncic outside. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Got that one up quick. Curry's got 16.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And here is Irving after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Looking to get it going, and there's the bucket as Irving finishes it off inside. 8 points for him.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Curry can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 8. Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Effort is screen on Melton. And it's Irving missing. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
The threes keep coming in the illustrious career of one Mr. Stephen Curry.
Here's Gafford. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. And stolen by Thompson. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. A chance now to send it over. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better. You sure? And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Mavericks.
You look at their success so far.
And that'll do it for half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Kuminga. Buddy Hield is out there with Podziemski. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Looney into the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Kuminga with it. Guarded now by Marshall. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 7. And Doris at last season's trading deadline. Dallas making moves for Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington.
Kevin, this was cool in a couple of ways. For P.J. Washington, a hometown kid. For Daniel Gafford, he grew up 4 hours away. But most importantly, these two guys fit like a glove around the incredible Luka Doncic. Sometimes roster construction just works beautifully.
Three-pointer Hield. That shot off the mark. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Lively. It's taken away by Payton. Podziemski with it. Jacks up a 3. Ball's knocked loose.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And yes, it's good.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Warriors trail by 11. Beyond the arc. Exum pulls it in.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Dinwiddie wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie is very capable from deep. Don't let him get hot now.
Out to Payton. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Payton's got his first bucket of the night.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Going inside. Yep, that one goes.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Warriors have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Exum kicks to Dinwiddie.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
They kick out to Hield. Sinks the triple. Hield's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
They set the pick. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The offensive rebound. The shot, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Podziemski. Oh, he doesn't hit that one. Nice defense from Kuminga. It's Payton high post. It's rebounded by Dallas. It led by as many as 14 points. And here's Marshall from the arc. That one, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kuminga finds Looney. Back to Kuminga. Shoots from 14. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lively. over Kuminga. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Three-pointer, Payton. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Marshall from the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Dallas with a 14-point lead as we break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
First personal foul.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Derek Lively is out there with Powell. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Marshall in at the 3. Pass to Melton. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Irving. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Mavs. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Andrew Wiggins simply skies to finish that shot.
On the wing, Irving. Pass to Gafford. Now Doncic. Gafford sets the pick for Doncic. Irving with it. Shoots over Podziemski. No good from Irving.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a look out. Strong finish.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. It's a 13-point game and an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Number 30.
And stolen by Melton.
Anthony Melton.
Mavericks leading by 11. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Off target from 3-point range. Pass to Jackson Davis. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got 22.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more than before this one's over.
The 3-ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Thompson with the 3.
I love love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Wiggins, a screen on Doncic. They kick it out to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 8.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Irving misses. Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Wiggins from outside. Cans it from downtown. Wiggins has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what we want to see more of from Wiggins, delivering a huge basket for his team.
Gafford passes to Thompson. A finish. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Wiggins.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Doncic converts inside.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Curry against Doncic. Green with a screen on Doncic. Curry can't get it to go.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Melton. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's tipped. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
David, thank you as always. Thanks for coming. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
Joining us for it. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Thursday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
And now Dallas' starting group. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Klay Thompson is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Clippers, Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations. But if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Here's Thompson after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Powell in the post.
Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams. And that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great. Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Harden. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Thompson passes to Doncic. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Doncic has got 5 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Harden. Give him 8. Leonard outside. 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Jones misses. Mavericks trail by 4. One thing that always stands out, Clark, the way Derrick Jones Jr. can levitate off the floor.
Yeah, he's got tremendous bounce. And you're right, he can just suspend himself in the air, which is unique. And it allows him to be an excellent defender because he can be 5 feet away from a guy and still bother him with his bounce and his length. And he's also become a pretty good corner pocket three-point shooter, too. Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Thompson with a screen. Irving, the pass to Thompson. Now here's Gafford. He's guarded by Zubac. Gafford with the bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
It's stolen by Doncic. Outside Irving. Thompson, a screen on Powell. Irving, the pass to Gafford. And it's all tied up. Gafford's got his second basket.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Powell for three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Right side Jones. Pass to Leonard. Launches it from deep. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. And back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Irving and Thompson fill out the wings. Dwight Powell out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the point. And the shot goes down.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Outside Harden. Leonard with a screen on Doncic. Harden with it. Picked up by Powell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Powell finds Gafford. Zubac with the steal. Stolen by Gafford. Back to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by Dallas. Clock at 6. Leonard with a screen on Doncic. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
And you know when Harden gets cooking now, you got to keep giving him the ball. He's an excellent scorer, and he can really get buckets.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Doncic against Harden. Takes it inside. Out to Leonard. Screen by Leonard. Harden drives in. Leonard can't get it to go. Out to Powell. Harden with a screen on Irving. On the wing, Harden. Second chance effort. Doncic grabs the miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Irving against Leonard. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Out to Powell. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This game against Dallas here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
We know that's in the past. We can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Here's Irving, following the score by Los Angeles. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Doncic passes to Powell.
2 minutes remaining.
It's rebounded by Zubac. Harden with it. Gafford picks him up. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Now here's Irving. Give him 8. Doncic with it. Nice finish from Luka.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half of basketball. And that one drops for him.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Leonard against Doncic. Thompson back to Doncic. Here's Luka, and slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Derek Jones. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that is what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
Now here's Harden. 14 points for him. 23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Here's Harden. He's got 16. Pass to Powell. The 3 is up. No good on the shot. He gets it up. The shot no good. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello and welcome.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically. And now let's take. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to B.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Kevin Porter, Mo Bamba out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Amir Coffey, and it's Man in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Now here's Batum. 2 points. That one goes.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And here's Porter. Pass to Batum. Back to Porter. Down low. Here's Bamba. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And it's all knotted up.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And the shot's good.
Just muscling his way through the contact. How about the strength from Washington? Outside
Man. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Coffey. It's hauled in by Exum. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the right side. Lively with a screen on Batum. Washington passes to Lively.
And they finished in the top 10 in outside shooting. Once they caught fire from beyond the arc, they were a very difficult team to try to slow down.
And when you think about how well they shot the ball from the line last season, it really stands out, finishing in the top 5 and really taking advantage of any opportunity they got to cash in from the stripe.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, Lively, elite in all 3 categories.
Outside man. Screen by Bamba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Man.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Exum passes to Marshall. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Porter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Batum outside. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Lively with the bucket.
His improving ability to pass has made Dinwiddie scary with the ball in his hand.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. The Clippers third.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
And then Porter with the dunk.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. Unafraid to slice his way to the cup.
Dallas leading by 4. 1:51 left in the third quarter here. Knocks down the triple.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Inside. Outside man. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
One of the things Porter Jr. has done is really improved as a decision maker. Excellent pick and roll action there.
Right wing. Batum against Washington. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Porter, such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
It's Exum on the wing. He's guarded by man. Washington against Batum. And it's Washington missing. Clippers trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Bamba. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Bamba's got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Clippers have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Outside man. There's a screen. Pass to Coffee for the tie. Doesn't go that time. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Dallas on top, up by 3. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Hey, we got to get more physical down the other end, man.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Dwight Powell out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Gafford in at the center position. Leonard passes to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden. And the layup falls.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Here's Irving. Thompson outside. To the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
One of the most selfless stars in the game. Klay has no problem playing the role of distributor.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Harden surveying the D. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Leonard with a screen on Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Irving, screen on Leonard. Back to Irving. Takes a 3. Shot clock at 5. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Leonard. The Clippers trail. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Powell with a steal. Gafford against Harden. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
On defense, the Clippers. Powell, a screen on Powell. Out to Powell. Six on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Thompson passes to Powell. And there it is for him. Powell's gotten 4 this quarter.
And Powell unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Leonard with a screen on Doncic. Leonard outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the... And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick.
Worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still...
Bamba's checked in for... Los Angeles. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Appreciate the report, Allie. First free throw is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
Lively, he's checked in for Thompson. Irving lays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Harden against Doncic. Outside Harden. On the take. And Harden with the slam.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
And that one's good. Irving.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
Doncic against Harden. There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Count it!
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden.
Irving looking around to the paint. Now Doncic. Going inside. He connects!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Outside for Irving. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it. Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he's unable to get the second one. Timeout called, the Clippers. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short.
They just couldn't get over that hump. You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Leonard for 3. And so it's Dallas winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting...
Allie, thank you as always.
Your support.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season.
A fresh season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. A 3 from Leonard. Green with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot off.
Harden scanning the floor. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Jones kicks to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Hield. Curry on the wing. Green with a screen on Powell. Curry can't get it to go. For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. Brent, Kawhi Leonard seems to be at his best. He is his most incredible when it matters the most.
Yeah, I think we sometimes tend to forget about how dominant Kawhi was in the performances at the biggest moments during the NBA Finals with his MVP awards, and it's mostly due to the fact that injuries have taken him away from those moments. But it's all in there. He is capable of dominating a game on both sides of the floor, Kevin, and I hope that there's another opportunity for us as fans to see him have one more crack at that, if not a couple more, before his career is over.
That one good for 2.
Norman Powell is big and strong and stocky, so if he gets in that gap, he's like a bowling ball. He can take a hit.
Curry with a wide open look. The long distance 3 is buried.
3 points.
Curry's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Warriors. Here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Jones sets the pick for Powell. Takes it out to Leonard. Here he goes. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
What an athlete as Kawhi gets a step on the D, and they're helpless.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Teron Lue and I had a few minutes to share. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Curry is inside. He's covered by Leonard. Shot clock at 3. Floats one up. Curry. That's good. Curry's got 8 points. Clippers trail by 4. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry.
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Powell, no one around him. Traps in the tray. Powell's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, Norman Powell just has that little burst that gives him the room enough to get a shot off like that.
Here's Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside for Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Green missing. LA's on 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Leonard on the wing. Now, here is Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
If you want to do some kind of search out there for professional scorer, James Harden's picture pops up first. I mean, this guy does it all.
Here's Curry with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 11 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And it was from three-point range. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
The guard pair, it's Harden and Powell. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school center.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
You know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
Harden with it. Now Green defending. Here's Leonard. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Warriors trailing. Green passes to Curry. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played, and it's good for 2.
I like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Here's Harden. Over in the corner, Zubac. Powell against Curry. Harden outside. And the 3 ball is good. Harden's got the lead up to 3 now. It's for Los Angeles.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Core spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Hey, Brian, how do you like the NBA Cup?
Well, we're 1 year in, Kevin, and last year there are a few things that need to get worked out and some kinks in it, but man, it really made for some interest around the league as both player, fan, and executive. To watch a team play in that kind of competitive environment, there's always a payoff to that.
The three from Harden, score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
This offense just continues to impress.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Powell. Harden sets the pick for Powell. Harden outside. The rebound by Hield. Warriors trail by 6. Green kicks to Curry. From deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Harden. Harden with the stop.
And this is vintage James Harden, getting to his spots and just punishing the defense.
Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, and that three-point shot really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Now Leonard. He's got 8. Harden with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Leonard, no luck.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hield outside. Pass to Green. Lets it go from the wing. The shot off that time. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Checking out Los Angeles. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Clippers.
They're playing the way they're supposed to.
And that'll do it for...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Curry has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Payton. Podziemski out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Kuminga, and it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Man. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound. And, Brent, you know this being in an NBA front office. Last season, the Clippers deemed Terrence Mann untouchable in the Harden trade.
Well, Kevin, you wonder for Terrence Mann if that's due to some of the injuries at the positions that the Clippers were dealing with. But overall, this guy is a star in his role. He's always been a connector. He continues to grow his game and get more confident in his outside shooting. There's a lot of value to what Terrence Mann brings to the table.
Here's Melton. Sinks the three-pointer. Melton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Up top, Porter. He's guarded by Melton. And it's good. 2 points. Porter's got his second bucket.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
Melton out to Payton. To the inside. Golden State moving it around. The shot by Looney, no good.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Man with it. He has yet to score. And there's the drive. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Stolen away. Down low. Batum with the steal. Here's Coffey. Covered by Payton. Pass to Batum. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Batum knowing how to get to the rack.
Here's Kuminga. And finished off by Kuminga.
Oh, man, Kuminga getting creative at the rim.
Porter with it. Kuminga picks him up. Melton against Batum.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
And the shot goes down.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
1:46 left to play in the third. Got that bucket in no time at all.
3-pointer.
Melton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Batum a screen on Melton. And Porter, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got 6.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson-Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson-Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Porter against Kuminga. On the wing, man. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Batum. And it's Looney with the rebound. Outside, Payton. Now Melton. And he uses the glass on the lane. Melton's got 10 points in just the second half.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach.
Just picking us apart, right?
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Kevin Porter is out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Batum. Then it's Bamba. And it's Coffey in at the 3.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Up top, Melton. Top of the key, Payton. Plenty of space. And Bamba pulls it down. Clippers leading by 5. Inside. Here's Here's Batum. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Mann. Back to Porter. Batum with the ball. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Good play and great vision from Porter. The pick and roll gets someone open, and he finds it.
Milton with the ball. Bamba picks him up. Looney passes to Milton. Lets the three fly. And the Warriors get it back. Fires away from outside. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 5 points on the basket from Hield.
Oh, very clever from Curry. They're attracting the defense and then just giving it away.
Leonard dishes to Powell. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Leonard against Curry. And the rejection by Zubats.
Smart defender. Zubats understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
Jones, the pass to Harden. Jones with the screen on Wiggins. Harden against Wiggins. Pass to Leonard. Kawhi, confident inside.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Curry outside. See that time from Leonard.
But you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Powell kicks to Harden. Pass to Leonard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Golden State basketball.
Warriors trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's the screen. They kick it out to Green. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Leonard finds Harden. Over Green. Harden, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Wiggins dishes to Curry. The three. The rebound by Harden.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
On the wing, Hield. Guarded by Powell. His three-pointer's off the mark. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And finished off by Leonard.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Outside, Green. Wiggins up top. Tries again. And the rejection by Zubats. From deep, Harden. Off the mark. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A right, David, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.